Nairobi, the vibrant heart of Kenya, a city of dreams, skyscrapers and endless energy. But lately, your social media feed might tell a different story. Viral videos of muggings, robberies and chaos in the central business district have millions of views, sparking widespread fear. Parents warning kids not to go out at night, tourists cancelling trips, and even international headlines screaming Nairobi's crime wave. But hold on, is this the full picture or just a manufactured crisis? Today we are diving into the explosive statements from Nairobi's top security official, Regional Commissioner Gilbert Kitiyo, who says the security situation is not as bad as some people depict. In fact, he blames it all on Kenyans chasing viral fame. Stick around for this 10-minute breakdown. You won't believe what we uncover.
I'm told we have our youth and others who do very well in social media. Please let us not exaggerate issues because we want to create something that goes viral and earns us some money.
First, let us meet the man at the center of this storm. Gilbert Kitiyo isn't new to the security game. A seasoned administrator in Kenya's Ministry of Interior, he has served as county commissioner in hotspots like Mombasa during the COVID-19 lockdowns and Marsabit, tackling everything from public health crisis to development projects. In July 2025, Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen shook up the leadership, appointing Kitiyo as Nairobi Regional Commissioner, a role overseeing national security coordination in the capital. He is known for urging teamwork among public servants and emphasizing orderly cities for better safety. But on September 8, 2025, during a joint presser with Governor Johnson Sakaja, Kitiyo dropped a bombshell that has everyone talking. Picture this. It is Monday, September 8, 2025, at City Hall. Kitiyo stands shoulder to shoulder with Governor Sakaja, addressing a room full of journalists and rising complaints about thefts and muggings in the CBD. Quote, "I want to assure our people that as security agencies, we are on top of things." End of quote. Kitiyo declares. He goes further. "We can sum up and say that our security situation now is much improved than it was a few months back." But here's the kicker. He attributes the rising concerns not to actual chaos, but to exaggerated social media posts. According to Kitiyo, some Kenyans are creating issues just for viral content, posting dramatized or fake stories to rack up likes, shares, and maybe even monetization on platforms like TikTok and X. This isn't just opinion, it is straight from the horse's mouth.
In totality, we can summarize and say that our security situation now is much more improved than it was some few months back. Now, when it comes to matters general security, we all appreciate that Nairobi City is a big city, like any other city in the world. And like any city, there are always challenges associated with major cities, of which Nairobi cannot be an exception. We might have had challenges of petty crime in town, which are normally associated with urban dwellings. But we cannot say it is totally out of hand. I want to assure our people that as security agencies, we are on top of things. And what we are doing now, and what we shall be doing with the county city of Nairobi, is that we want to tighten a bit on the aspect of security.
Kitiyo emphasizes that Nairobi, like any big city, has challenges, but the security apparatus is keen to remedy them, not overwhelm. So, how deep does this viral hoax go? Kitiyo points to a pattern. Disturbing accounts of being drugged and robbed or phone snatchings flood social media, but many lack verification. Remember those clips of shadowy figures in dark alleys? They get millions of views because algorithm loves fear. It keeps us scrolling. But Kitiyo argues this creates a distorted reality, scaring away investors and tourists While real security efforts get overshadowed, he is not alone. Experts note that in urban centers like Nairobi, social media amplifies isolated incidents into epidemics, and with Kenya's youth unemployment high, some creators might see controversy as a quick path to fame. But is Kitiyo gaslighting us or calling out a genuine issue? Let us look at the evidence of improvement.
We should also not exaggerate. I'm told we have our youth and others who do very well in social media. Please let us not exaggerate issues because we want to create something that goes viral and earns us some money. Let us report the reality. Because as it is, our security situation is not as bad as some would like to depict. We are reorganizing our villages, the Nyumba Kumis, the peace committees, and the other security committees.
Kitiyo isn't just talking, he is backing it up with action. Just days before the briefing, a massive crackdown in the CBD led to over 300 arrests for robberies and muggings. Suspects caught with knives and stolen phones are now in court, as confirmed by Nairobi Central Police Commander Philemon Nyakombo. Kitiyo highlighted collaborations working with Kenya Power to fix vandalized street lights, a key factor in crimes. As dark streets invite trouble, he has also called for regulating hawkers and organizing the boda sector to create an orderly city, making it easier for police to patrol. Governor Sakaja echoed these, promising county policing units and vowing to end vandalism. These steps, Kitiyo says, have already improved security from a few months back. Stats from the briefing show fewer incidents than the hype suggests, a win for proactive governance.
We want the county government of Nairobi to assist us in aspects like street lighting, organization of hawkers, organization of the border sector, and others, so that we have an orderly city. If we have an orderly city, it means even matter of security will be easier, much more easier to execute, so that we all live in a city that is peaceful, that attracts business, and that is truly an international hub.
Of course, not everyone is buying it. Critics like lawyer Willis Otieno slammed Kitiyo and Sakaja, calling their claims that faulty street lights cause robberies. Otieno argues that the surge is real, linked to deeper issues like poverty and police understaffing, not just vandalism. Social media users share personal stories of assholes questioning if officials are downplaying threats to avoid accountability. And with Al-Shabaab threats lingering from UK and Australian travel advisories, some wonder if Kitiyo's optimism ignores broader risk. Fair point, transparency is key, but Kitiyo counters that exaggeration harms more than it helps, urging residents to report real crimes instead of staging for views. It is a tense debate, but one that highlights the need for balanced reporting. Enter Governor Johnson Sakaja, Nairobi's city boss, who is all on this. In the same briefing, he outlined plans teaming with KPLC and police to light up streets, introducing anti-vandalism measures, and even a new county policing authority for the CBD. Sakaja recalled how past efforts with former IG Japhet Koome slashed insecurity, and now they are reigniting that fire. Their days are numbered, he warned vandals. Together, Kitiyo and Sakaja paint a picture of unified action, national and county governments hand in hand for a safer Nairobi. It is promising, but execution will be the true test.
Lakini wale ambao wanajiingiza sasa kwa sababu zote zile kuonesha ya kwamba kuna uhalifu ambao umepita mizizi watashindwa. The public, just like we did during the Mulika Mwizi campaign, must be vigilant. There's a toll-free number 988. You send a message and start with Nairobi and just say niko hapa Tomboya nimeona mtu akimoa. Niko hapa Kenyatta Avenue nimeona hii. So that we can also assist.
So, what should you do? Kitiyo's message is clear. Stay vigilant, but don't let fear rule. Use well-lit routes, avoid flashing valuables, report suspicious activity via police hotlines, and verify viral stories before sharing. For tourists, stick to the Nairobi Expressway from Jomo Kenyatta Airport. Apps like ride-hailing with tracking add peace of mind. And remember, an orderly city starts with us. Support Hoax zone and boda regulations. Nairobi is improving, but personal smarts go a long way. In the end, Regional Commissioner Gilbert Kitiyo's words challenge us to separate fact from viral fiction. Nairobi's security isn't perfect, but it is far from the apocalypse social media sells. With arrests, lighting fixes, and cross-government teamwork, the capital is on an upward trajectory. Will the hype die down, or do we need more action? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. For Maisha TV, I'm William Juma.